Hello everyone! Today we will share with you our knowledge and research about the various tribes of Mindanao, and what we choose to do research on was the Manobo tribe. So, what was the origin of the Manobo tribe? The Manobo are likely the foremost various of the ethnic bunches of the Philippines in terms of the connections and names of the different bunches that have a place to this family of dialects. The word Manobo essentially implies people or person. Substitute names incorporate Manobo or Minobo. The term may have started from the word Mansuba, a combination of man and suba, which means the individuals and the waterways. A specify has been made of the various subgroups that comprise the Manobo gather. The overall national population counting the subgroups is 749,042, occupying central ranges from Sarangani Island into the Mindanao Territory within the territories of Agusan del Sur, Davao Territories, Bukidnon, and North and South Cotabato. The bunches possess such a wide zone of dispersion that localized bunches have accepted the character of peculiarity as an isolated ethnic gathering such as the Bagubo or the Higaonon and the Ata, depending on particular etymological focuses of view, the participation of a lingo with a subgroup shift. A provisional but more particular classification that needs consideration isolates the Manobo into a number of major bunches, a few of which are Ata subgroup. We have the Dugbatang, Talaingod, and Tagawanang. The second subgroup is the Bagubo. We have Ataw, Itu, Kailawan, Langilan, Manobo or Obo, Matigsalog, Tagaluro, and Tigpadaya. The third subgroup is the Higaonon. We have Agusan Lanao and Misamis. And the fourth one is the North Cotabato. We have Elianin, Libonganin, and Pulinian. The fifth subgroup is the South Cotabato, of South Cotabato, Tasaday, and Blit, Sarangani, Tagabawa. The sixth subgroup is the Western Bukidnon. We have the Querieteca, Elentungin, and Ulangin. Seventh subgroup is the Agusan del Sur. Banuaon is the eighth subgroup. 9 is the Bukidnon and others. The different subgroupings are not adequately characterized as shown. The Manobo are also involved and have adjusted to different environmental specialties extending from the coastal to the rough mountain highlands of the contribute of Mindanao. The diverse subgroups are profoundly scattered, transecting the complete island of Mindanao, there adjusting to different natural specialties to create self-contained varieties of a generalized culture. The introduction of all subgroups, be as it may, is upland. Commonly development is multi-cropped and intercropped, such as rice, corn, vegetables, yams, and sweet potato. Horticulture generation is supplemented by chasing and nourishment gathering.
The most common lifestyle of Manobo is that of rural agriculture. Unfortunately, their farming methods are very primitive. Social life of Manobo is patriarchal or male-dominated. The head of the family is the husband. Polygyny or having more than one wife at a time is a common and is allowed according to a man's wealth. However, among the Bukidnon, most marriages are monogamous. The only exception is that of the powerful datus or the headman. The political structures of the Manobo groups are all quite similar. A ruler called a sultan is the head of the group. Beneath him are the royal and non-royal classes. Only those people belonging to the royal classes can aspire to the throne. Those belonging to the non-royal classes are under the power and authority of the royal classes. each class is interdependent on the other. The political aspects of life are often integrated with the social aspects. For example, many social events such as weddings require political leaders. Whenever there is a negotiation for marriage, both the bride and the groom must use the local datu or the headman to make all of the arrangements. There is a wide range in the populations of the 8 Manobo groups. Many of the groups are struggling with a changing world. Outside pressure have greatly affected their respective cultures. What are their beliefs? The religious beliefs of the Manobo revolve around the concept of many unseen spirits interfering in the lives of humans. They believe that these spirits can intrude in the human activities to accomplish their desires. The spirits are also believed to have a human characteristics. They are both good and evil in the nature and can be evolved to both anger and pleasure. While the religious practices of the Manobo vary slightly, there seems to be at least one common thread linking them together. Each culture believes in one great spirit. This great spirit is usually viewed as the creator figure. And as the various Manobo groups have been separated, the religious beliefs of other peoples have influenced them somewhat. However, the Manobo have often incorporated these new practices into their belief system, rather than abandoning their practices and being converted to new religions.
The political system of Manobo tribes. The Manobo tribes have a developed political system, where this system is headed by the Datu, followed by his members, namely Pangabaga and Pagani. That is the one who decides, implement laws and regulations, commander during wars, and the father of their society. His men in the political bodies helps to manage and rule their sovereignty and maintain peace and order. But behind of the foundation of their political bodies, the elder is the one to support their foundation so they can stand stronger. Elders are the most respected by the bodies and the people within the society. If in case there will be any quarrels and war, the Datu of Manobo tribes will ask and advice and permission to the elders for the movement by the Datu might implement to solve the problems. In their trial court, the presence of the body's wives are needed to ensure that the trial court decision will be successful. This is because in the Manobo tribes, women are involved in any trial court decision intended for the calmness of their husband. The economy of Manobo tribes. The economy of Manobo tribes depends on the nature because nature is the markets, hospitals, and shelters. But through the years past, Manobo people learn to cultivate their ancestral lands where they learn the communal farming, which no one is a superior in their farmland. In terms of their economy, the Manobo tribes has an abundant aspects of this because they work and harvest together. The total of their harvest will not be sent into the lowland market. They will stock it for their supplies if the rainy season will come. And one thing, the economy system of the Manobo tribes depend on what they really need. There is no wants in their society. That is why we have an enough and abundant source of economy.